Hey everybody, it's Corey with Mighty Mushroom. Um, Waiting for my guest. I didn't want to start the show late, so I'm gonna go through some Amazon stuff and provide a little content. And if we have the show, we will. If not, well, whatever. But I'll just talk and that sort of thing. If you're in Portland and you're watching this, I am looking for somebody to come and bust in and rent some space here in Portland, and that'd be really cool if it was a reseller who needed some access to equipment and space and was trustworthy. That would be lovely. So hopefully that happens. Hey, dog. I don't know where I don't know where Mallory is. Anyway, hey, Pick with Joy. Um, I was going to talk about Amazon's new FBA manage FBA returns. Now you get to see FBA return reasons before the item is done. You could take a look at the return reasons. It's pretty amusing. Um, so I think I might just screen share here for a second and show you the ridiculousness of Amazon and the truthfulness of what's happening over here. Let's go. Let's just talk about it. So we will share. This is the Amazon. This is if you don't use Amazon, Seller Central is kind of like their dashboard. The one thing that's cool about Amazon, besides that's different than eBay, is they have a different seller app and a different vendor app. So hey, Paisley. Which is really nice. We are still waiting on our guest. I don't know where she is, but I'm sure she'll be here at some point. Maybe she had to poop or something, or didn't want to hang out with me, or maybe she's pooping while not wanting to hang out with me. So that's okay. So this is interesting. You can see when the return was authorized and when the customer actually returned the item. Um, a lot of these are instantaneous returns, so hopefully I'm screen sharing. Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Item is defective. 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 None. Okay. This item was new in the box from the manufacturer, never opened. Uh, Absolutely not defective. Uh, not defective at all. This one, product does not meet customer expectations. What does that mean? So it looks like they had it for like 5 days. This was also new in the box. Item is defective. Ooh, look, I can view their comments. Does not work / defective. Does not work / defective. Sounds like a load of hooey. Also, another item. This is hilarious. This was new in the box. I verified that all of the parts were in this. The seal had been split, but the person never used it. Probably was just given as a gift. What you can see is when the item is defective, it's unfillable, which means you have to get it back to you, which is really annoying. This snap phone is for senior citizens. This was first returned for an unknown reason, right? Got back to the warehouse, was deemed sellable, and then was sold again, and then does not meet customer expectations. So it's like, God knows what happened to this when the first customer got it, returned it for that reason, then it was sold again, and then it was returned again for does not meet customer expectations. The product. So that's interesting. Item is defective. Arrived with a long list of someone else's phone list and previous calls with numbers. Unable to set up date and time. Would not take all the digits. Like, this person didn't know how to use it, which is fine. It did come with the manual. It is a used item. But, calling something defective just because you don't know how to use it doesn't make it defective. It makes the user slightly defective. Amazon buyers are slightly defective. This is funny. So this person orders Scooby-Doo, plays it for half a month, returns it as unwanted item. Uh, damaged by carrier. I was reimbursed. I wish they would all just mark it as damaged by carrier. Um, this one, let's see, no audio. Yeah, this is hilarious. This was return fraud. The person returned me a different item of a different color that had like makeup all over it. Hilarious. No idea. These just don't have a reason. It's like Amazon just took them to sell them themselves or something. I have no idea. If you don't know how to do this on your own Amazon account, you can. Product is missing parts or accessories. Did not have batteries. Description showed batteries. This is just a charging kit. It didn't ever come with batteries. The description doesn't show that it comes with batteries. Let's see. Mouse no longer syncs with computer. What does that mean? It doesn't even make any sense. It did at one point and now it doesn't. Very, very, very interesting. This is a funny one because this person returned it after 140 days, and Amazon wanted to reimburse the customer at my expense. So I fought that, and I was reimbursed. Now sometimes what happens is people just don't return it. See, this is damaged, does not meet customer expectations, but they never actually returned this item, so Amazon reimbursed me. This says is missing parts or accessories. You'll see that a lot when people don't want something. They'll just make up a reason. Uh, doesn't drive clockwise, only counterclockwise. Yeah, that's not true. Chess Master, I have no idea. It says I was reimbursed. Maybe I had a price that was really low and Amazon bought it from me. Sometimes I guess they do that. Um, this customer opened this item, played with the puzzle, removed some pieces. Actually, you can tell by the weight of these things. Like you weigh it, and then if you weigh it again, and and the weight is less. Obviously, they're missing pieces. It weighed like 3 ounces less. They took like 200 pieces. Yeah. So apparently, Forbes magazine or one of those, uh, Mother Jones. I don't know. One of these. Here, I'm gonna get back to the deal here. Here, come and hang out with somebody, so I don't have to do this by myself. 33% of all items ordered online are returned. So basically, what that tells me is that I'm actually doing a really good job because on Amazon I only have like 12 to 15% returns, and on eBay I have like 5 or 6%. Most of the problems I have on eBay are just general ridiculousness, like the picture shows something. What are you going to do with puzzle pieces? You're going to complete your puzzle and do it at the expense of the other person. I mean, it never ends with Amazon. And they started doing automatic returns for I mean, they are just enabling the people who are stealing from them. It's so like I could so easily just order something, and because I've never done that before, I could go online right now and order something that was like a couple $1,000s, like a laptop, put a different laptop in there, send it back and say that's what it was. I don't know. Now I've ordered thousands of items on Amazon for my business, bubble mailers and light cubes and uh, bubble wrap and bags and boxes and and cords and cables and chickens and monkeys and all that other shit. So I mean, if it's, I actually want to know how easy it is to defraud them, because the story about the potato chips in the camera case is real. It's not. I mean, I know I tell stories and they're funny sometimes, and the point is for them to be funny, but that's not funny. It's really not. So I'm gonna go live on Instagram here, see if we can rustle up some folks. Let's see. Oh, I wanna story settings. Can I archive this story? Share your story to Facebook? Okay. I wanna save the story. I mean, how do I add to it? I can't. I don't know how. Oh, that's how? Oh, start live video. Well, let's see. Sorry about that. So that's the new Amazon return manage FBA return screen. It only goes back a certain amount of time. It looks like they started doing it less than 90 days ago because for the first one I have is from 8/13/2017. If you're on Instagram now, we are live on YouTube. We were talking about the new FBA the new Amazon Seller Central Manage FBA returns. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's just sellercentral.amazon.com/FBA-return, and that'll take you to the Amazon FBA return screen. Really, 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 really boring stuff. I don't know. Amazon's so weird. Like I don't even know how to I don't even know how to judge them. It's like one second you're the king and the next second you're scum. It's really weird. It says this is ways to improve your performance. Excess inventory percentage 11.81%. They can help you reduce that. In stock rate 27.9%. Your in-stock rate is the bottom 10% of all sellers. Stranded inventory percentage, 4.4%. I have some stranded inventory I guess I have to deal with. In October, you paid $96.56 in FBA storage fees, or 6% of your FBA sales revenue. Okay, is that like monthly? I don't even know what that means. So anyway, very strange. Very, very, very strange. I am not going to share that. Okay. So, where are we? Yeah. So, I mean, I don't have a guest for tonight, and I was hoping to have a guest. Isn't that so sad? I guess I could do some live listing or something, or I could just drink this wine. This is a Barolo. If any of you, if you know about wine, this is a 2013 Barolo. The Barolo region is a very fine wine producing region. A fine Barolo usually costs around, let's do a live listing party. Jump in and I'll start listing for, this is a 2013 Barolo. Normally this would be between $60 and $80, but the grocery outlet, $15. Oh yeah. Jake's gonna come jump in here in a sec too, and we'll have a live listing party with Jake and you. Anyway, now I just feel really, really boring, so I have to do something. I dragged you all here to eBay to have an awesome party. I really would need to talk about my inventory a little bit, honestly. I really need to take a look at my active listings and figure out how to. My sales have actually been really, really slow, and maybe beyond a live listing party. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to entertain you. Maybe beyond a live listing party, at the same time, maybe a live figure shit out party. Because let's see, growth, listing improvements. I need to not dump some inventory, but let's do that. I'm gonna screen share and we're gonna talk about. I, it's hard for me to be entertaining without somebody else to play off of. So I'm really only entertaining when there's somebody else here. But I do feel the necessity to come live and get some points and ideas across. So I'm gonna screen share, and we're gonna modify some live listings and talk about some stupid crap. I always like to talk about stupid crap. So hopefully everybody can see. Yeah. All right, let's get in here. Let's see what I'm doing wrong. I'm most likely doing a lot wrong. Okay. Wow, my chance of sale is 89% less than my competitors on this item. The top competitor is $32. I'm $34. So let's go to $28.99. Woohoo, I think I just solved the problem. All right. Well, what the fuck happened? Okay. Your price. 28. I don't like to sell on price alone generally. But look, this is 22 days unsold, which is okay. But look, I've had this Star Trek Next Generation game for 180 days. And look, it's $9.69, but that doesn't include shipping, you know? So if I change it to $9.69, I need to add shipping, and I try to do free shipping on everything. I really don't care if I sell this item. It's just annoying me if it's 180 days old. Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit. I bought a huge uh I bought a huge lot of games for basically like nothing. And it looks like that's what people want to sell games for. I mean, it costs around $12 to ship this thing. So Tetris N64, it says I have a 75% less chance because I need to revise my listing. Active listings are between $17.99 and $20.99, and sold listings are up to $26. And my price is like $19.99. I don't know. Seems like a good price to me. Let's see how long. This is the only place in the whole damn eBay that tells you how long your inventory's been here. That's really annoying. So this is an old listing. It's a Dynex. I don't know. This is garbage anyway. So I should probably just delete this listing. Probably just have it here. Kayla says that she thinks their recommendations are kind of shitty. Yeah, well, I'm gonna try. Let's see what happens. All right, so I mean, mine's new though, so I don't want to. I mean, this is a new P Touch. No, it's. Yeah, exactly. My sales are slow for some reason, and I cannot figure out why and I really don't know. But um, I'm willing to drop the price on some high margin items to get some juices flowing. I mean, my sales aren't bad by any means, but they're not where they should be. Believe me. Sometimes I just mush around things. Some things just sell on price. Some things don't. And some things in here are just like garbage anyway. These are actually really cool. This picture sucks. Hide that. We got some photo paper. Gaiam. What did you sell for? $26.65 with free shipping. I mean, that's nuts. There's no other. Exactly. Due to limited data, we cannot give you price recommendations, but it's telling me my listing is wrong. That's hilarious. I probably just need to get some listings up, really. But I have some really, really cool stuff in here. I mean, I really do. Some of them probably have the wrong SKUs, and there's probably like a lot wrong with a lot of these listings, but we can't tell you why it sucks. but it does. But I don't have that. I mean, these are the underperforming listings. There's only 58. I have 2,000 listings or something, so it's not like it's a huge part of my inventory. I may send some stuff to auction just to generate. I like to do auctions to. Oh, awesome! You have an interview with an assistant tomorrow. That's great. You should be excited. You should temper your excitement with a lot of skepticism, though, because if you hear bullshit, you hear the bullshit, get out of there. There's a lot of bullshit out there. I can tell you a really really funny story if you guys want. It's really really funny actually. I mean, it's not funny for the person who I fired, but so I had a lister for a while. This is 2 summers ago. I had a lister for a while, and he was awesome. I know you have a ton of skepticism. That's why I respect you. I do use promoted listings. What are you trying to tell me, Krillin? Krillin, why don't you just come on the show for a minute? Jesus Christ, you never come on. You just come live. Get your stuff together. Get on here. Have a conversation, man. Come on. That's the point of these shows, to get you, Krillin, on the air talking about what you know about, because you obviously know a lot. You probably know more than the average person who is a reseller. And oh, you don't have a dude. You're resourceful. You sell things. You're young too, right? How old are you, Krillin? Are you old or young, Krillin? I don't know. Either you're young or old. I don't have a camera is the worst excuse I've ever heard in my entire life, by the way. That's like the landlord of my new building telling me he had to go to the bank to check on he had to go to the bank. You still have an AOL account? Okay, so you're old. You're an old man. Get your head out of your ass. 37, 38. Oh yeah. Yeah, well then you shouldn't have an AOL. You have no excuse, Krillin. You should be on here like chatting it up. You could wear like a black mask if you don't want anybody to see what you do. Let's talk about. We're gonna talk about these Ray-Ban sunglasses because the lister didn't put the item number in here, and that's probably why these have not sold. The item number is on the bottom side, but I still think they should sell. I don't know why these haven't even gotten an offer. It's really weird. I think my price is the price is really good. Maybe I need to go. I keep saying tonight. I'm sorry, peoples. I keep saying I'm gonna keep saying I guess, and I'm just gonna have a bad night. I'm just gonna have one of those nights, everybody, where things are weird. I'm randomly changing pricing. And look, this is a douchey thing that happens. Okay, this is like a $250 device. Okay, $250 new. This guy's selling them for $53 plus $11.99 shipping. Why? Why would you sell one of these handy quarters for that price? They're expensive. They're nice. They're useful. It's so cheap. I don't even want to compete against that guy. And now he's dropped the ASP like so low. Ending a listing and hitting sell similar. That's BS, dude. I've tried that. It's BS. It is total BS. Who is that?
Okay, you guilted me into it.
Kayla, how are you? What are you talking about?
I'm good. My camera's all like,
it's so hilarious. Yeah, like,
wonky.
Krillin doesn't have a camera because like he's locked in the Stone Age, and you have like your husband playing Warcraft in the background, and it looks like he did a raiding party into your cam.
No, he's actually working, I think.
Oh,
Are
what
you
does he
working?
do? If you don't mind me asking.
He's a network engineer, a senior network engineer.
The hell does that
I'm
mean?
trying to set up a home lab.
A
Are you
home lab. I don't know what that means.
it means that he can fix your camera, maybe.
No, I don't know what it is. The funny thing is it fixes itself after like 10 minutes. It's like an old kind of piece of garbage camera.
You're an online reseller. You go to thrift stores like every. I'm not going to use the F word because I'm trying to be cleaner, and you can't find a cam that works.
I probably could, but the thing is, I usually use my iPad, which has a great camera,
Yeah.
but for whatever fucking reason, for whatever, I didn't promise to be better, you did. For whatever reason, I can't do your show on my iPad. Everything else I do, it's totally fine. I've done shows with a bunch of other people, but for whatever reason, I can't on yours. So
your sip and flip show you do from the iPad,
mm-hmm.
and that's done on Google Hangouts.
Yep. As far as I know, I don't host it. Crystal hosts it. So maybe she does something different, but
yeah. Yeah. So in the new space.
No. For sometimes when he starts on his PC, I can't even view it.
Oh, my husband says he can't even view your show from his iPhone.
What?
I don't know.
On YouTube?
On YouTube. I don't know.
That's really, really, really peculiar. Really, really, really peculiar. So
anyway,
so two things will happen when there's more space down here, when I get all this junk out of here and move it to my new junky spot, I'll either set up a studio. I actually got a green screen so I could make things like, not have an actual uniform background. And
that's exciting.
Well, set up a background like a weatherman.
And here you'll see.
There's
a cold front coming in.
There's a wetsuit in the window blocking the window so criddlers don't try to sneak in and steal my stuff.
That's not for sale on eBay, is it?
No.
You're not going to sell that wetsuit also, are you?
Actually, my wetsuit. Yeah. So hopefully I'm trying to, having good quality is nice, but my priorities are not the YouTube. See, it's fine now. Yeah, it totally rastered.
It needs to warm up or something.
Yeah, exactly. You have to get fresh with it a little bit for it to work. But yeah, so what's been going on? What's new? Tell me a story.
Man, my sales are just like a roller coaster. It's weird. Yet all week has been pretty good with a couple very good days thrown in, and today I think I've done $70 total across everything.
Oh yeah. So I was noticing some weird lulls in my eBay in my sell-through rate. It started about 40 days ago, and I don't know why. So then I just started shipping some stuff to Amazon, and I save stuff up for Q4 anyway. I really do hate selling on it. So today I did $64.98 on eBay.
Mm-hmm. That's about what I've done, yeah.
But yesterday I did 476, and the day before that I did 188, and the day before that I did 71.
Okay, so yeah, mine is exactly like that. I've had a couple $300 and $400 days, and then the next day it's $200, and then the next day it's $60.
Yeah, so there were 2 days. So Thursday, November 2nd, and Wednesday, November 1st. $629.72, $627.41. But then the day before that, it was $117. I mean, yeah, it is really, really.
Between November 2nd and November 5th, my numbers were amazing. And then the 3 days before that, they were total garbage.
I'm trying so hard to get to $2,000 a week, on eBay, and it just like I just keep getting derailed. It's just like I'm doing everything, and then it just goes. Bleh. It's like I get barfed on.
We do get rummage sales out here.
Yeah, definitely.
It's usually in the summer though. You'll see them the same time you see garage sales. You'll see like the church rummage sales in the summer, and you'll see garage sales in the summer. In the winter, we don't get garage sales, and we very rarely get rummage sales. And even our estate sales tend to peter off a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
They still exist, but they're abundant in the summer.
Okay, like it's weird how opportunity crosses opportunity. It's like I feel like eBay has gotten ridiculously good in the last 2 years. Social media has like driven reselling to whole new heights, and specific resellers to whole new heights who have been harnessing it. And at the same time, here in Portland, we've had an average of 15 estate sales per weekend. I mean, I don't like 3-4 years ago, like it was not like this at all. And like it's just okay, so this week's sales. Oh, let's do this. Estate sales. 26 estate sales this week.
Wow.
That's not counting the ones that are on estatesales.net. These are only on my other site, and there's that company is having at least 2 sales. So that's 28. So today there were 3. A couple of them were farther out.
Mm.
One of them looked really good, but it was in Mount Angel, and honestly, like stress of getting everything moved and getting everything painted and dealing with this landlord and doing all that stuff, it's kind of like burnt the top of my candle a little bit. I feel Krillin asks, I feel slightly burned out a little bit. I'm trying not to. I don't like to get to that burned out state, but it's been a little bit stressful. Definitely been a little bit stressful. I'm going to screen share this just so everybody can see the number of estate sales here. This is so ridiculous.
So Krillin wants to know how far we'll travel to an estate sale. And for me to travel more than like 20 to 30 miles, it has to be something really, really special.
Yeah, there have to be like a couple of really amazing items. And sometimes I feel like sales that are difficult to get to, like people are just too lazy to go to those. So some of the coolest things I've found have been out in the boondocks, definitely. So I'm gonna go to. I don't know if I'm gonna go to this one. So we said there were 3 today, which is crazy for me. 3 big estate sales on a Thursday in November. That's significant, you know. So we have tomorrow. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 on a Friday. I still think that's a huge number. So the one I'm going to is this one, and if everybody's watching or screen sharing, so we're pleased to announce this great moving sale for Rick and Marie Sauter. They were Royal Rosarians. If you're not familiar with Portland, Royal Rosarians are the ambassadors of the city. But so this is a moving sale.
Oh my God, look at those dresses.
Look at those boots! Are you serious?
Holy shit.
These boots.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, those are sick, right?
I live for this.
Well, I don't
look at those dresses.
Let's talk about these dresses. I don't know anything about this stuff, Kayla.
Oh my God.
What's
okay, so that far left, the big floral prints.
Yeah, this thing?
Yeah, that looks really good. And the one like 2 over with the roses on it also looks, holy shit. Yeah. No, the one right next to it. The one next to it.
Tags on. Look, you see the tags?
Yeah, that one with like the tool sticking out.
The tool? What?
The red, puffy. Yeah, that looks really good. The pink roses over to the right.
This?
That looks, yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. I want
Like your
all of
like your
those.
ridiculous prom dress over here.
Yes, but some of these look like 50s and 60s.
Okay.
Like that, the one on the far left with the big flowers definitely looks like 50s, 60s. Of course, I can't tell just from that, but just from the print, it looks like it.
Yeah, Krillin likes the plants.
Ugh. Anything in that dress rack that's less than $10, I would fucking grab.
No,
The hats look really good.
yeah, I mean, I do pretty. I have a pretty robust hat business.
I don't really know anything about hats aside from like just from what looks good, but I don't know a lot about
I don't know anything
brands.
I don't know anything about anything. Look at this house, though. I do know that this is a ridiculous house. Oh my God! Do you think that's a Greek revival mansion?
That's really nice looking.
Yeah. Why would you care about the outside of the house? Anyway, what I really the problem, and I don't know if this is a problem. I don't sell a lot of ginormous shoes, but it like this picture says they're size 13Ds, which I'm assuming all of these are 13Ds, but these look like Lucchese boots to me, and these look like Lucchese boots to me as well. It's this embroidery pattern here.
Mm-hmm.
You see it's the same, very similar here. These might be Lucchese as well. I don't know. I haven't seen this style though. This guy really loved shoes,
You can tell.
and he really. So we're gonna get in a little slightly deeper. Look at this. So with the size 13, it's kind of like that's such a small part of the market, you know.
Yeah.
But I'll probably buy them anyway because I do sell larger size stuff.
If there's special ones, I would buy them, you know?
Yeah, I think these are Lucchese boots. Lucchese.
That trunk looks really cool. I don't know
Yeah.
anything about it, but it looks cool.
So this is if you didn't know, I'm rich and I live in a rich neighborhood. Just kidding. That's why I sell stuff on eBay because I'm rich. So these people live really, really close to me, and just a few blocks away. And so,
Oh, look at the mannequins.
look at this thing in the background. What's up with that thing? This weird.
Is it a room? It's a room divider.
Yes, and I fucking love
I
it.
am all about it. It has a sort of Art Deco-y.
It's so awesome. I want to put this in my new shop because I need a room divider.
I wonder if she was a dealer or something. Why else would you have those mannequins?
Yeah, look at these boobies. Oh, there's boobies over here too.
I wonder why. She must have been some kind of a
I think so.
Dealer.
I think so.
Which means that the stuff is going to be priced accordingly.
Not necessarily. If they just want to cut and run, you can never tell.
Yeah.
They just want to get rid of stuff sometimes. And
sports memorabilia, don't care.
Makes me want to
don't care.
Get all the boots. Guy LaFora, who's in the chat, he's pretty much an expert on boots and finding boots. He taught me a lot and actually I made some really profitable decisions based on some of the tips he's given me. So we should do a video on boots. He says get all the boots. So what's special about him, Guy? Can you tell us in the chat?
Yeah, what should we be looking for?
Yeah, please. He bought this crazy pair of white alligator boots the other day that he showed me, and they were sick. Just like, holy moly. Just never see stuff like that, you know? So this is, let's get in here. It's like there's some, I deal in a lot of used electronics, and this looks like a little Techniques. Looks like a little Techniques. Maybe we can get in here further. Yeah, it's a Techniques. It's got the little infrared lasery boppery thing, but it doesn't have the head shell. It's got a very expensive tone arm. Record players can be really, really good money. You got to know a lot about them, though, and get them all and get sorted out later. This was really cool. So check out these apothecary bottles if you're not looking.
Ooh.
There's broom corn. I didn't know broom corn was used as a remedy. I actually found these in their basement. You know, it's like, look at all the dust and crap in there. But yeah, she may have been a dealer. This is a fluid extract of capsicum valerian, one of my favorite roots.
Shout out to Valerian.
It smells like bird socks, but it's so good. I love valerian.
Those
Looks
are
like
cool that they still have corks in them and stuff.
I know, dude. The corks are all ripped up. So I might be a player on some of those. Let's check out the men's. It's funny because the guy's taste in shoes is really cool, but his shirts are boring as
It's
shit.
super boring. That color scheme is
So
newsfest.
boring. Yeah, it looks like a really bad thrift shop.
Whoa, what are those shoes?
Well,
Are those alligator?
No, there is some snake going on.
Okay, I see.
But it's not snake. You can see. So the obvious tell here is that
It's yeah.
They're the prints.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean they're not awesome. I don't know what these are because I can't see, but they are really cool and they are unique, and I've never seen these before. But they're not snake. They're just a replica.
Yeah, they look kind of cool.
Check this out, though. Do you see this like big scale here?
Mm-hmm.
That's either some kind of alligator or lizard, but just on the heel. And these appear to be based on this pattern, Florsheim Imperials, but I haven't seen Florsheim Imperials with this alligator, this animal skin on the front. Usually they're wingtips. These are not, but these look like freaking Gucci's over here. Gucci's. I don't know. They're not though. And then here it is. Here is the reason. Dan Post Off-White. Oh, he actually posted them. If you look up Dan Post Off-White 13EW, he said he wasn't. He said he'd keep them if they weren't EW. But there's some really cool. See, these are some really old school Nikes that look well taken care of. And
everything is super clean.
1, 2, 3, 4. I know, but these aren't. For me, these are kind of out of style. Do you think these are stylish? I like these brown and the green and brown.
Yeah, I like that colorway. I like the one on the top left there too, actually.
These?
The like dark brown, yeah.
Yeah. But I would say a lot of these are not in style.
They're kind of old man-ish.
Old man is good though. Did you see the?
Yeah.
Oh God! So dad shoes. So Balenciaga made their their like cutting edge shoe, and it's like, what is there's like the Nike Hyper Up or something. It's one of those shoes where it's just like the dad shoe of dad shoes, and everybody's like modeling these like ridiculous dad shoes. But we should after this, I'm gonna if the people in the chat haven't seen it either, if you haven't seen Balenciaga's new shoe.
Well, that's like the streetwear look, right? Like the ugly
ironic dad shoe. Right? What? I don't understand streetwear in general. I don't understand anything anymore.
I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah, exactly. So it looks like there may be the opportunity to make a little money tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of people coming to get shoes, most likely, but there's only a few pairs that I'm really interested in. Yeah, Balenciagas are not easy to find, though. I've probably found 2 pairs in my entire life. A bunch of crappy golf clubs. No one has this many golf clubs, so obviously, like, they were selling them, or like, I mean, look, who has let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Who has 13 sets of golf clubs?
There's so many pairs of shoes. All those old saddle shoes are actually pretty in.
Oh, what does that mean? Tell me what saddle shoes are and how.
The black and white ones right there. Scroll back down. Scroll down a little more. Next to the golf club picture. Those black and white and red and white, those are called saddle shoes.
Oh, black and white. Black and white? The red and white ones?
There's black and white too, and green and white and brown and white. They're called saddle shoes.
Those are called saddle shoes. Okay, those are cool. Like I would love to have a pair of these white and red ones myself.
They're very popular. It's like for like the rockabilly and pinup and
yeah, definitely. Those are all.
And they look mint. Like those might be dead stock.
They look dead stock. Like at least this pair here.
The ones in the boxes look like it.
Yeah, but those are definitely not. They don't appear to be the boxes that they're supposed to come in. They're just in random because it's this Cherokee over here or something.
Oh,
not Cherokee.
good eye.
So they're just in random boxes. This is. What does it say? Wall.
Willets.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some of those other shoes look really cool too, though.
Yeah,
there's those boots. God, those boots are insane.
Those are so ugly.
Those are horrendous.
It's actually a photo of me as a child.
Jacob,
looking cherubic.
I have a very cherub-like.
Let me.
Ooh.
You have a very what?
Ooh, what are those red and white with the little like white center there?
These?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Those are funky. I totally dig those.
Yeah, but they look broken.
No, I don't think so.
Don't argue with me. This is my show.
Most of those are new though. They're not vintage. I can see some of the brands.
Yeah.
Those women's are not vintage.
Yeah. These are cool. These look like these kind of look like mini Tonkos actually.
Yeah, they do.
They're probably not. They're like diesel or some stupid crap. There are so many shoes in here. Jacob, there you are, buddy.